Alright. Back at the Thunderclappers shed. Lovely day, lovely weather. So, and this thing has been sitting. RB25 block, just hanging out for my future 300ZX. So I thought, alright, let's do something with this. So I have this. So I started off with that block that had a hole in it, and that had a good head, which I've got just hanging out here. And that's a good head, so I'll use that. So before I put that on to this block though, which $250 block, mint, apart from a bit of rolled keyway. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, either way, this thing needs a bit of prep before putting the head onto it and putting the head gasket on. First need to scrape away the old gasket material that's stuck to it, head gasket material, and I need to clean up the balls a little bit more, just so they don't look so rough. Okay, so first I'll start with blade, fresh blade, and just start, you know, chipping away. That just comes off pretty easy, but it's there's just a lot of it. I'll give it a good, you know, might even gurney the thing, like we're outside, it's bare block, should be right. So yeah, there's a lot of material on there, so yeah, a lot of this. Alright, now that we have the gasket stuff mostly like kind of chipped off, throttle body cleaner, just kind of douse it. And then whetstone, just basically want to scratch away at it nice and flat, kind of doing diagonal things, but just very evenly doing it and making sure it stays wet. But this is a very lengthy process. This takes a long time. I don't know if carby cleaner is the best thing to use for it either. I'm pretty sure there's a specific like gasket kind of cleaner thing for it, but as long as it's wet, like even water's probably better. I might try to use water. But yeah, just a lot of that. Alright, give it a bit of a decking. Not perfect, not machine finish, but that's alright. And even, I don't know, if you look closer on this actual block, you can actually kind of see like machine markings still there, which is good. It's still kind of fresh-ish, or it's been machined one point, which is, I guess, good. So now we'll just give it a blowout. I'm also going to try and blow out every little crevice, every port, make sure there's no gunk in there, dirt in there, especially the head bolt holes, threads, because if there's stuff in there, you're in trouble. That kind of messed me up a while ago, messed up some threads. So anyway, give it a good blowout. That was a lot of water. Alright, now, brake cleaner, clean rag. Look at all that. Okay, now that the block is pretty well ready, I kind of jumped the gun doing that, but we need to, I want to anyway, take these cam buckets out or lifters, whatever, I don't know what they're called. I want to take each one out and soak them so that when, you know, that starts up, they're not going to be dry and they're not going to be ticky and loud and annoying. I've numbered each one so they go in the exact same spot that they were, because you're supposed to do that. At first I thought, nah, I don't need to take this to a machine shop, but it might just be easier and quicker because this thing is pretty clapped, like, not to mention all the RTV, but just the bottom of it is pretty, how you going? The valves are a little bit, got a bit of surface rust, but yeah, I think I might just take that to the machine shop and let them, you know, do a quick surface on it, make sure it's nice and flat, and then that'll give time for these to soak anyway. I might do that. Yep. Alright, so I'll put these in a bucket, fill the bucket with oil, and let them soak. And hopefully the oil doesn't take away the ink of the pen, but anyway, see where we go. Alright, I didn't have a magnet to pull these out, so I kind of just shook it like pinching a kid's lunch money, but they came out. So I'm just going to stick them in the bucket one by one. Try and get them close to the number that they're at, so they, in case they do happen to, you know, rub off. But yeah, then I'll let them soak, see if it works. Alright, they're all just hanging out in there. They're all numbered. A couple kind of rubbed off while I was shaking that off, but that's fine. Now just pour whatever oil this is I just found in there, and hopefully that gets in there. I wonder if I should actually, they might actually, I wonder if they'll, should have had them upside down or something. Yeah, I'm sure it'll find its way. So I thought I might as well show this while we're at it. We will not be putting just a stock head gasket on this, considering I have this kind of laying around. As you can see, the dust off of it. It's been sitting for a while, quite a while. It was for the Stagia, but I don't think the head gasket's going on that anymore. So here we go. We have Kinetic head gasket, multi-layered for more boost. Barrel stem seals, which we're not going to do. Grommets, maybe for the rock cover gaskets. Front main seal, we'll do that definitely. A bunch of other little things. But yeah, it's kind of the main thing, that, and also got these to go with the Kinetic head gaskets for more boost. Yeah, same thing. I got it for the Stagia, but it hasn't needed it yet. I know the Stagia is an S2, Series 2 RB25. This, I'm not sure. It could be a Series 1, could be Series 2. I was told it came out with 33, so it could be either two of them. I'm not sure how to find out, like from just a block, because it didn't come with anything else. I just got the block. So yeah, I don't know, we'll figure it out, or we won't, and we'll just, yeah, these are the better head studs as well. I made sure I did a bunch of research, and there was two different types, and it's in the part number 4301, and that's the better one supposedly. Don't know why, but they just are. So yeah, them two. But also, since I will be leaving this for, I don't know, a week or so maybe, I'm not sure. Since it's bare metal, I'm going to want to put some WD-40 on it so it doesn't rust. I don't need this thing rusting. That would just makes more mess. Albeit I'm probably going to have to clean out these holes again. It's alright. at least not cleaning rust. I might also get a cylinder hone tool and hone out the cylinders a little bit as well, so yep. Back on there. On there. Nice and sealed. No rust. Very good. Alright, I've loaded the head into the Triton, so hopefully take that to the machine shop tomorrow. But on to the next thing I want to tackle today. The 36. It's looking good, but she's been sitting parked for a while because it just wants to leak oil out of the, I believe, rocker cover. I think it's these little grommets. They're just hard as, and you can see they're just failing. They're not great. So I'm going to change all of them one by one, and hopefully it stops leaking. Alright, so basically, undo one, pull it out, and then take this thing off. No one barely even had it. Oh, see, it's still stuck on there. So that one's gone. Now, these new ones should fix it. Open sesame. Oh, I'm really struggling. Right, here we go. So that sits in there like that. That, and go back in. It's just a pain to push through with one hand especially. So, just gonna do that times, I don't know, 15, 16 probably. I just got to this last bolt up here, took it off, and it didn't even have one of those rubber thingers. So my guess is it was bottoming out and it wasn't even pushing down on the rocker cover there, so that's why I was just leaking out so much. So that's cool. Alright, I also seem to have rounded one of them up at the back there, so I'm gonna need like an extractor socket or something to get that one out, but it wasn't really leaking there. It seemed to be mostly from there. Hopefully anyway, I don't know. Here's to hoping, I guess. Alright, they are all done, so to finish off I will give them a bit of a psh. Mostly that spot where it's been leaking a lot for a while. I'm really hoping this fixes it, because it was always, after like 5-10 minutes, it would just start smoking up in traffic and didn't look good. So, and I also just put in like what felt like 3 litres. So I'm very much hoping this works. Oh, nice hose right there. Look at that. There we go. Now to destroy some electronics real quick. Oh yeah. Well, hopefully that's fixed. Yeah. While I'm here, I guess I might as well give the whole thing a quick spray. Oh yeah. POV. You are a hose. Hey, I painted that thing. Just saying. I did that as well with a trailer. Like, look at the purple though. Especially in the light. Get all up in there. It would always leak under the exhaust, and that's why it would smoke up so much. So hopefully that cleans it off. Yep. Head ready to go to the machine shop. BMW fixed, hopefully. Block is ready for the head. Just gotta wait for that. Other than that, I also need to find so much more for it. Bit of a dark outro, but whatever. I need a pan, need arms, need a whole lot bunch of stuff, and I also need the car for it as well, the 300ZX. So, but I've been looking. I've got one. I'm cooking. Let me cook. Alright, see you later.